Καλώς ήρθατε στο Hogwarts Legacy. Στο προηγούμενο επεισόδιο ξαφνικά έκλεισε το παιχνίδι.
Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where.
Περπατάει στον αέρα.
Come along then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
Με μισό λεπτό θα έρθω. Στο τελευταίο επεισόδιο λοιπόν έκλεισε το παιχνίδι από μόνο του. Είμαι γεμάτος με τέτοια, οκ. Και στο προηγούμενο επεισόδιο, ξαναλέω, έκλεισε το παιχνίδι από μόνο του. Πριν λίγο μπήκα και ήρθα σε αυτό το δωμάτιο και άρχισε το βίντεο, οπότε το κλείσα για να το ξανανοίξω και να συνεχίσω το live. Έλεγα να κάνω τα side quest και αυτά όλα που μαζεύω εκτός του βίντεο, γιατί εντάξει δεν είναι και τίποτα. Μάζεψα και κάποια καινούργια ρούχα που από ό,τι βλέπω είναι καλύτερα. Το level 64 δίνει 29 level και δίνει 64. Θα πάρω αυτό γιατί μου αρέσει περισσότερο το χρώμα. Talents. Δεν θέλω κάτι. Θα το κρατήσω για αργότερα. Αν και το ρεβέλιο θα το χρειαστώ. Πού είναι ο Dig?
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Όχι, δεν θέλω.
Actually, perhaps another time.
Μ' αρέσει το look που έχει τώρα.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect. Deke loves an outing. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
You got one!
I'll look after you. I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you.
Σαν να παίζω
Not all
Pokemon.
beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Revelio.
Sometimes I do wonder if your eyes are still in your head. I really do.
It's Totalis. Revelio. Revelio.
Δεν βλέπω κανέναν. Δεν ξέρω γιατί, αλλά δεν με απασχολεί και πολύ.
This looks intriguing. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Petricus totalis. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy.
Μου αρέσουν τα skills που ανέβασα, τα talents που ανέβασα. Οπ. Lumos.
Lumos.
Αυτό που κρατάω από το βρήκα. Κρατούσα ένα ποτήρι. Α, είναι... Κατάλαβα. Είναι από τη τροφή
Revelio.
από τα ζωάκια.
Lumos. Revelio.
Oh,
I didn't touch your helm. Thank you for making me the first object.
Revelio. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
ένα...
Revelio.
Δύο τα άλλα είναι μέσα εκεί.
These rocks have seen better days. Incendio. Revelio.
Α, να δω και το άλλο.
Gringo!
Merlin himself.
Revelio.
I know I heard something that time.
Ο πολύ είναι εδώ.
Been on patrol so long, I'm hearing things.
Who's there?
Αν πετύχει και σε αυτούς αυτό μια χαρά.
Petrificus totalis. This looks like trouble.
Disarm them, keep the enemies airborne. Slam a leaping loyalist commander to the ground. Άρα να κάνω descent το λέει εκεί.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out.
Petrificus totalis.
Not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I bit in one now.
This castle's hiding all sorts of secrets. Revelio.
The area's still clear. I could be used for better things than this.
Arrest that word. Descendo. Protego. Stupefy. Rependo. Repulsor.
Το τρόλ που είναι. Τους έχασε τόσο πολύ ζωή. Με το repulsor.
Goodness. Petrificus totalis.
Feel as though I'm not alone.
What went on here, I wonder? Petrificus totalis.
Α, είμαι γεμάτος. Από τα potion έλεγε, άρα αυτό είναι potion. Η τσάντα μου πόσα πράγματα έχει μέσα. 28 στα 36. Πρέπει να πάω να πουλήσω κάτι. Δεν είναι κανένα σκοτά που να πουλάς. Βασικά δεν φαίνεται ή δεν φαίνεται.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Τρία. Στο Merlin Trials που δεν έχω κάνει. Κι άλλο από εκεί.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The Jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Levioso.
What if I can't find any beasts in their usual habitat?
Beasts won't stray too far from their homes. Look nearby or simply wait a moment and they should return.
Okay. Σε
Do
περίπτωση
you
που δεν
have any
υπάρχουν
advice
εκεί,
on how I can rescue more
πρέπει να
elusive
περιμένω ή
beasts?
να
Levioso is not
ψάξω
only
γύρω-γύρω.
helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are generally hard to catch. Try using that spell the next time you encounter a small or otherwise elusive beast.
Would you mind talking a bit more about what it was like working for your former master?
Deke's master was not kind to beasts, or to Deke. He saw beasts only as a source of income, to be used for potion ingredients and labor, and Deke will not say more. But Deke is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can help care for beasts and make amends for the things his master made him do.
Then I shall go and rescue a Jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Places! Professor Howard will never believe this.
Αχ, δεν κοίταξα αν ήταν αρσενικό ή θηλυκό αυτό. Και έχει σημασία γιατί μπορούν να κάνουν παιδάκια μετά. Ήταν θηλυκό, άρα θέλω ένα αρσενικό τώρα.
Places! Everything's all right now. Revelio. I rescued a Jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your Jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Revelio. Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
How did you end up at Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Deke's prior master had no family, so when he died, all of his house elves were relocated by the ministry. Deke was the most fortunate one, as Deke was sent to Hogwarts. Deke's friends were not as fortunate.
Γιατί κρίμα.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke We'll be waiting for your return.
Revelio.
Άρα πέθανε ο προηγούμενος αφέντης του. Map.
Arrest them. Settle yourself. I mean, you know. Revelio.
Ναι.
Glacius. I'll look after you. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a mooncalf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the mooncalves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Δεν θέλω να βρω κάποιον να πουλήσω. Εδώ η Hawks τα πάω, οπότε θα πάω εδώ κατευθείαν. Τι έχεις εσύ?
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I need to be better prepared next time. Could use some thunder brew. I don't suppose a student like yourself would be in possession of such a thing?
Αμέ. Of course.
Yes, I have some right here. Please take it and be careful.
Oh, thank you. I knew you had a good heart. I feel better already just knowing I have some thunder brew on hand. Please take this as thanks for your generosity.
Revelio.
See if there's something you need.
Α, μια σκούπα.
Thank you for your patronage.
Και μάλλον sweets. Μάλλον sweets.
That's been a pleasure.
Τέλεια. Τώρα ποια σκούπα έχω. Ξέρω, μπορώ να τα αλλάξω κάπως. Inventory. Κορίτσι, αγόρι. Αγόρι, κορίτσι. Αγόρι, κορίτσι, ωραία. Α, εδώ το έχει. Οι ίδιες είναι αυτές οι δύο.
Revelio.
Α, εδώ είναι boss. Πού είναι? Δεν ξέρω που είσαι. Ανάζει. Defeat infamous foes.
Levioso. Incendio. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Defender. Debolso. Flipendo. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Defender.
Slice, το έκανα. Όχι κι άλλο. Φεύγω, bye.
Revelio.
Σπηλιές, τέτοια τα έκανα, ωραία. Μια σπηλιά εδώ, που η γραμμή την έκανα, δεν ήταν κλειδωμένη. Τι επίπεδο, τι. Όπου είναι τόσα μέρη. Αλλά κάνει συνέχεια το ίδιο πράγμα, οπότε δεν ξέρω αν θέλω να τα δείχνω εδώ πέρα ή απλά να τα κάνω μόνος μου. Πού πήγαν όλα?
Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? is! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
Το εμφάνισε πάλι, οκ.
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home.
Perhaps. Μόνο τρία μπορώ.
Oh! Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Μπορώ να βάλω μέχρι 12 beasts. Δηλαδή 3 από το κάθε species και εγώ έχω 6, 2 ίδια. Άρα άλλο ένα διαφορετικό και τα παιδάκια του καθενός.
Most excellent.
Άρα τα έδωσα όλα. Τα ροκ πετάει τα έδωσα. Τα τάισα. Move to inventory select. Then summon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120
Revelio.
Τετάρτο μέσο, όχι. Σεντούκι είναι αυτό. Σεντούκι. Τέλεια, speak with Dick.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Τι είναι το loom αυτό, για πάμε. Έχει πιάσει πολύ χώρο αυτό εδώ πέρα. Κάτσε, εδώ έχω άλλο δωμάτιο κάτω, Τέλεια. Λοιπόν, θα φέρω κάποια πράγματα εδώ κάτω. Αν μπορώ να τα κουνήσω. Όχι με αυτό. Αυτό μήπως. Τέλεια, τώρα άνοιξε ο χώρος πάνω. Αυτά θα μετακινήσω. Πρέπει να τα μετακινήσω και αυτά. Άρα χώρισαν 4 εκεί πέρα. Αυτό πάει λίγο πιο πίσω. Πάει. Τέλεια. Άρα αυτά θα τα βάλω από εκείνη τη μεριά τώρα. Εκεί έπρεπε να βάλω τα άλλα κατευθείαν από εδώ, αλλά εντάξει. Και τι θέλει τώρα, loom. Το βάζεις αυτό και μετά εδώ και εδώ. Και μπροστά. Αυτό πρέπει να είναι. Τόσο μεγάλο αυτό. Τι κάνεις? Πας πάνω σε ένα από αυτά. View traits. Μπορώ να βάλω αυτά εδώ, ναι. View upgrade. Upgrade δεν έχει καμία σχέση με το από κάτω. Είναι trait, αλλά είναι upgrade. Και εδώ έχει φτερά, ας πούμε, να δώσω για να ανεβεί το damage. Οκ. Θέλει Mooncalf για να ανεβεί το defense. Οκ, το πιάσα. Add a trait to an item of clothing, upgrade an item. Αν πρέπει να κάνω κάτι. Θα κάνω αυτό. Κόλλησε. Τώρα θέλω ακόμα περισσότερα για να ανεβεί στο επόμενο. Add a trait. Decrease damage taken for a dark wizard. Α, παίρνει και path σκηνή, κάτι τέτοιο.
That came out nicely. I should show Deke.
Deke, πού είσαι? Πρέπει αυτά εδώ μέσα πρέπει να γέμισαν. Maxima potion. Invisibility potion.
I use the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Okay. Does the loom work with all clothing?
Can I use the loom to enhance any item of clothing?
The loom will only enhance clothing of a certain quality. Deke suspects you'll find more valuable clothing as you explore. Deke also knows that some of the shops in Hogsmeade can provide you with a variety of clothing for you to enhance.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Εδώ μεταξύ ο Deke πριν είπε ότι ο προηγούμενος αφέντης του έκανε ό,τι έκανε τέλος πάντων και τώρα μου μαθαίνει εμένα να κάνω τα ίδια πράγματα. Και άμα έχεις παραπάνω, λέει, τέτοια μπορείς να τα πουλήσεις εκεί. Λοιπόν, quests. Και είναι αυτή η detail of... Δεν ξέρω που είναι αυτή, αλλά πάω να τη μιλήσουμε. Έχω μια αποστολή εδώ. Α, εδώ μέσα είναι.
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
You should.
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I take it you and your uncle are close?
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
Thanks.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide.
For really.
Oh, Uncle Roland, what have you got yourself into?
Revelio. I hope Adelaide's Uncle Roland is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river.
Όπου πάω θα κάνω ρεβέλιο. Δεν μάθω να κάνω άλλο. Και ό,τι βρίσκω, σπηλιές, Merlin Triads, θα το κάνω.
Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
You've heard quite enough of our record.
Confringo.
Όχι, όχι.
Accio.
You'll feel that tomorrow.
Mendo. Expelliarmus. The beasts are safer now. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Gobbledygook. Πέρα θέλει εδώ. Όμως και εδώ ποιο είχα. Δεν θυμάμαι τι είχα. Να, αυτό είχα, δεν είχα κάτι άλλο.
Reparo.
Έχει κι άλλο.
Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio. Could this be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Ranrock's loyalist.
Yeah. Another human.
Never anything interesting around here.
Why is it grappling you are?
I've been fighting since before you were born. Easily
Έλα.
Expelliarmus!
Ooh, this shouldn't take long.
Glacius! Defend us! Now to find out what happened here. You only have Ranrock to blame. Revelio. Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him.
Τι πάτησα. On person collection. Όχι, charity status inventory. Της χαρτής. Από εδώ το κάνω, δηλαδή ακολουθεί στο ποτάμι. Νομίζω ότι είναι ποτάμι και εμφανίζεται. Α, βασικά μπορεί να είναι και ο δρόμος, απλά όχι ποτάμι. Από εδώ ακολουθεί... Α, έχει και ποτάμι.
Revelio. A rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map. Now to find the crooked tree.
Άρχισε να κολλάει.
Revelio. Revelio. What do we have here?
I wouldn't give a cup of mushroom tea.
Levioso. I may have more luck higher up in the keep.
Buy the Bible. Goodbye.
Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends. A ladder. That's what I need. This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me. Glad I was never locked up. Petrificus totalis.
Ah, well.
Glacier.
How now? You call that?
Expelliarmus.
Impressed?
Hello.
Ranrock has fooled you all.
To your demise. Not a bit.
What will we find in here? Revelio.
For that student, I'll give them what they deserve.
Still a loyalist. Cross. Αυτός πάνω δεν το έχει. Loyalist Ranger.
Expelliarmus.
Never seen a sword like it.
You think you're so...
Stop it!
It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on.
Άλλο ήθελα να κάνω, άλλο έκανα.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Εδώ τι φάση δεν πάει πουθενά. Πάει αφού έχει. Έχει goblins. Άρα από εδώ που πάει. Και ποια είναι η σωστή μεριά.
Not quiet.
Defender. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Τι σε το γίνει αυτό με θησαυρό, πώς ανεβαίνω εκεί πάνω.
Revelio.
To eat again till next week.
A human's word is worthless. This prisoner owes us the metal we were promised. Enjoy suffering, do you? You must defeat us all.
Expelliarmus.
I shall avenge. It's the student from the town. Always on the
Boiler door. Glacius.
When do you guys give up?
Expelliarmus. Protego.
I will make you.
Capulso.
I won't.
Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
I shall avenge your death.
Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
Έλα, Νέβα. Χαζό. Είναι η σωστή μεριά και πώς πάω εκεί κάτω.
Confringo. Revelio.
Δεν ξέρω γιατί το άνοιξα αυτό, αλλά φαντάζομαι χρειαζόταν. Αλλά λέει να πάω από εδώ, άρα αυτή από εδώ δεν θα είναι η σωστή μεριά. Τι έχει. Α, πες έτσι.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Glacius. Defender. Revelio. Revelio. Defender.
Talents. Το που με πάει πιο μέσα, που γυρνάει βασικά. Αυτό. Νομίζω με βοηθάει. Σε τέτοια που περνάω από κάτω.
I wonder if Adelaide's uncle could be down there.
I say let him rot in the cage. He'll soon
Κοιτάτε προς τα εκεί, ρε.
Petrificus totalis.
Wait a moment. Someone there?
Glacius, Defender. Arresto and Ascendo. Flipendo. Revelio. Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes' wand. Where could it be? Revelio.
One way or another,
Revelio.
we'll get what we're owed.
Για να μπω εδώ κάτω. Πέθανε με τη μία.
Glacius, Defender. Expelliarmus.
I don't have time for this.
Accio.
I won't rest until you're
Glacius, Defender. Expelliarmus. Protego. Depulso. Expelliarmus.
Εύκολα τους κέρδισα.
Glacius, Defender.
Α, είναι επίπεδο 22 αυτή, ρε. Εντάξει, είμαι με 30 τώρα. Πού πήγε αυτός εδώ? Να, είναι εκεί.
Glacius, Defender. Arresto Momentum. Descendo. Flipendo. Levioso. Descendo.
You can't stop us.
Arresto Momentum. Descendo. Stego!
Won't save you, well.
Arresto momento descendo!
Δεν έρχονται πάνω αυτοί.
Glacius! Defender! Revelio! Revelio! This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
Θα κάνει διαφορετικός από αυτό το λοχομόρο που έκανα εγώ. Εκτός... όχι, δεν έχω μάθει όλα τα λοχομόρα. Τι άλλο μπορεί να κάνει εκτός από λοχομόρα για να φύγει από εκεί μέσα.
Oh, you found it! Pass it to me! Hurry! Before they come! I must get out! Hurry! Oh, my wand! Oh, thank Merlin! Thank you! I think it's enchanted, and they took my wand! Please find it. It may be behind the book. You did it! I found my wand and... Wait! You're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblins stole every knut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Revelio! Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Όχι, είχα έρθει από εδώ.
Revelio.
Νομίζω ότι κινείται αρκετά γρήγορα αυτό. It's a troll with its own border.
I don't
Troll.
like the looks of that encampment.
Θα παλέψουμε.
Arresto momentum.
Oh.
Glacius. Defender. Expelliarmus. Protego. Flipendo.
That's an object with the pulse.
Glacius. Defender. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Flipendo. Protego. Flipendo. Glacius. Defender. Expelliarmus. Descender. Protego.
Να το χρησιμοποιήσω πολύ νωρίς.
Glacius. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Flipendo. Cabalso. Expelliarmus.
Defeat 5
Rest easy, my large
trolls.
friend.
Rest easy, my large friendly. Quests. A friend in.
Revelio. Glacius. Compulso. Defender. Expelliarmus! Confundo! Revelio! Revelio.
Ένα boss.
Revelio. Now here's a sad-looking place.
Τώρα ήμουν εδώ μέσα. Το έκανα αυτό. Βλακία, ξανά ήρθα πίσω και που άρχισα. Θέλω να πάω σε αυτό το κάμπ γιατί όπως αυτό εκεί κάτω έχει νύ, αυτό δεν έχει, οπότε πάω να το κατακτήσω.
Revelio.
Να το έχω κάνει. Οκ. Δεν βλέπω σπηλιές, δεν βλέπω Merlin Trials.
Revelio.
Hello, be with you in a bit. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
Αυτό τι είναι, δεν έχω ξαναδεί. Δεν το έχω πάρει από κάπου.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Revelio.
Να τα χαζάμε τα μάτια.
Revelio. Mine now, demi-guys.
Demi-guys, έχει κάπου εδώ μέσα. Άρα είναι κλειδωμένο με επίπεδο 2. Πρέπει να πάω στο σχολείο και να ψάξω τα demiguys.
Hello, Sirona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
We actually spoke
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ranrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans. Then I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why does Mrs.
Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
I'll fix him, that charm grinder.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes, and no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business, just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
How frustrating for you. I can see why.
I can see why he said that. You do seem angry.
Of course I'm angry now. In large part due to his absurd overreaction to what is simply passion for my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
You said Mr. Lawley was your ex-business partner.
Αυτό μπορεί να επιλέξω να το κάνω ή όχι.
I had an idea to train venomous tentacula, create guard plants, if you will, that attacked when ordered. We hit a snag when one ate Lawley's Kneasel. After that, he cut me out of the business, the short-sighted fiend.
Why do you need Mr. Lawley's venomous tentacula in particular?
Simple. If I have it, then Lawley doesn't. Ergo, I can launch my business, and he must start all over again. I'm killing 2 snidgets with 1 stone.
Δεν μ' άρεσε αυτό.
What else is in Mr. Lawley's cellar?
All of Lawley's herbology supplies. He has quite the collection. Fill your pockets while you're there. Or to slow him down for a bit. And I can get my business going minus any competition.
Δεν μ' αρέσει.
I'm not sure this is something a student should be doing on your behalf.
Oh, it's nothing. And he deserves it. Trust me. You'll be in and out of there in no time.
I'll find another way. Very well, I'll do it. I'll find
Very
another
well.
way.
I'll see what I can do.
Excellent.
Τι πάτησα?
I shall be right here. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacula. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacula.
Τι όμως σου δώσω μια άλλη, να ξέρεις ποια είναι.
Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacula.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. We'll see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
Of course. Glad to hand it over, frankly.
I shall make an ocean of galleons, and Lawley's business will be sunk. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's. Oh, to see the look on Lawley's face the next time he wanders down to his cellar.
Γατούλη.
Revelio.
Ακόμα υπάρχουν σελίδες που δεν έχω
Doesn't get
βρει.
any more cozy than Hogsmeade. Revelio. Who lived here, I wonder? Revelio.
Σπίτι, δεν το υποχρεάς καν. Speed is unavailable right now.
I should investigate.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Δεν μου πεις ότι άρχισε πάλι και δεν μπορώ να πατήσω τη σκούπα. Μπορώ. Απλά δεν μπορώ εκεί μέσα για κάποιο λόγο.
you have in store for me this time? Revelio. Depulso.
Ω. Να, και αυτό από πίσω.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Revelio.
Οι ζωάκια είστε εδώ. Βατραχάκια. Αγόρι, σάινι. Έχει και σάινι. Έλα ρε. Τι παίζω κι άλλο. Όχι, όλα σάινι πρέπει να είναι αυτά. Αρσενικό αυτό.
Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio.
Αρσενικό. Γλυκό και σάινι.
Levioso. Glupendo. There. I'm not going to hurt you. Revelio.
Άμα το έχω ανοίξει, τι μου το έβγαλες πάλι.
Revelio. Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle? Mine now, demi-guys.
Ένα demi-guys. Και το πήρα. Άμα έχω ξανάρθει εδώ, γιατί δεν το πήρα την πρώτη φορά. Όχι το demi-guys, το σεντούκι.
Oh, my sincerest gratitude, you brave soul. I do appreciate what you went through to find my brother. Thank you.
Βρήκα τον αδερφό της. Δεν έχει πεθάνει ο αδερφός της. Δεν θυμάμαι.
Revelio.
thank you for all that you've done for us. Thank you for passing through.
Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk lumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk lumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk lumps and collect the box of letters there.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Oh, goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk lumps. I, and the vendors I help, would greatly appreciate it. Hope they know what they're doing.
Revelio.
I dream of making a better world for me. I heard something. One in Merlin. I heard something.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Perificus Totalis.
Σαν πολύ ενεργή, αλλά τουλάχιστον φαίνεται ότι φορτίζει. Και αρκετά γρήγορα. Νομίζω ότι κόλλησε. Νομίζω να τελειώσω το συγκεκριμένο επεισόδιο εδώ. Δεν ξέρω, θα παίξω αργότερα. Θα αλλάξει 10 φορές στο σχολείο και τέλος. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Το κλείνω. Bye.